Arsenal have 3. Gyokeres has a brace, and Arsenal go 9 points clear at the top of the table as City go to Liverpool tomorrow, Abby.
Did I read it right that City have only won once at Anfield since something like 2003?
Yeah, and that was in the COVID season as well.
And Haaland hasn't scored there, has he?
Yeah, no.
I think it's maybe one of the only grounds where he hasn't scored, I think, in the Premier League.
In fact, your fan base killed me.
You're not allowed to do that.
Your fan base just killed me.
Why?
They just sit there like this.
Sorry for celebrating. What? We can't do the
it
Gyokeres.
was just cringe.
Influential.
Like,
It's
they're just-
influential.
you just-
Don't hate us because you ain't us.
What's wrong with football fans going to pay
Nothing,
to
they
watch
just-
their team and enjoy?
Or when Maddison did the silly little dart thing, it was all the rage. Yeah, like
It's so cringy.
how?
Why is it cringy?
They just do it differently. I can't explain. I can't explain.
You just hate us.
I do hate you, but like there is something back because it's not just me that says it. There's pretty much every single fan base
Who
everywhere.
cares
says
about
it.
these other fans?
No, you don't have to care about it. But it's just not just a me thing. It's not just I just hate
Don't let him
Arsenal
score.
thing.
If you don't let
It's
Gyokeres
just-
score,
it's
you
just
don't do that, you know.
Cringy. Everything
It's
about
lovely.
you is so cringy.
Arsenal fans, don't stop the cringe. They hate us because they ain't us. Let's give them something to hate and make sure what we need to do in May. Listen,
So cringy.
Abby, you're welcome to come to the parade.
No,
man.
do you know
You're
what? I'm
so
actually
welcome.
being serious. Like I won't be here. So
Nelly. Martinelli almost remembered he was Brazilian. Crazy.
I know that potentially Jamie would maybe like me to be here around that time.
Don't let her run, Jamie.
I'm
Don't
telling
run
you
from
now,
the Grands.
I won't be here, Jamie.
You will.
I
Don't
won't.
run from the
I can't
Grands.
hear you.
Abby,
Abby.
Don't run from the
No, I won't.
There'll be money to be made, I'm sure.
No,
Yeah.
You will be here.
I won't be here. I won't be here. I won't.
It's only football, Abby, man.
I won't be here.
It's only
It's
football.
not. Yeah, it's not. It's not. You think I'm gonna? Firstly, you think I'm gonna come here and do this while Arsenal fans will be just having the best time of their life, and then you want me to also be in the country and go to Finsbury Park where I also work and do that? There's no chance. I
I
won't
think
be
you're
here.
employed by these people to come on shows like this. I think
Freelance.
you've got to. No, I appreciate that, but I think you should.
You got to put your ego to the side,
I think
man,
you should
for the greater good.
fulfill your obligation.
Yeah, exactly.
I will have to fulfill my obligation.
And finish off working with us.
You can't stress over what you can't
See you
control.
next season.
You can't control your team losing. You can't control us winning.
You might not get
next
invited.
season,
You might not get invited back next season with this attitude.
Yeah, exactly. What's all this about?
See you next season.
She knows she will.
Yeah.
Just numbers.
Yeah. CJ brings the numbers when it comes to Arsenal. He's absolutely bang on the money.
That's all Abby, man.
Arsenal 3. We'll touch on Arsenal in more detail and say confirmation of the results. Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0. Everton go to Fulham and win by 2-1. West Ham win. But I think that was my mate Joe Wolf there on TV. Josh Wolf, good lads. Well done. West Ham fans enjoying themselves. Wolves 1, Chelsea 3, Bournemouth 1, Aston Villa 1. But CJ, I come to you as Mikel Arteta shakes the hands of Regis Lebris. And if you look back at Arsenal's form over the last couple of weeks, you know, there was a couple of draws, there was a defeat, wasn't there? But to bounce back in the last couple of weeks with a victory today, and of course also the victory away at Leeds, a massive week for Arsenal football.
Massive week, man. You know, we've booked a place to the final. We've reacted to the United defeat. I know everybody was focused, me myself, of those 3 games. So what? Forest, Liverpool, United. We looked at
Was
that.
there any part of you that was worried? Honestly,
Not necessarily. If anything, more frustrated, because I'd like to think from my first goal show this season was probably in August up until now. Whether we've won, lost or drawn, I'd like to think I've kind of maintained the same kind of talking points, and I think it kind of came to a head in that 3-game cluster. I do think Mikel Arteta is right in that we need to reset and relax, because even in those 3 games, you know, you zoom out and it was 10 games, 2 draws and an L. And 7 wins. That's not even really that deep. Cool, we lost to United. We'll hold that. They said it was all over. We're gonna fall off a cliff. We've reacted well. We've beaten Leeds. We've beaten Sunderland. Now we've got to go off to Brentford away and control the controllables, man. You know, again, I didn't know that. I actually thought City were going to batter Spurs, and to see Spurs come from behind and do what they did last week.
it's also quite nice that your rivals of City going for the league, 1 win in 6. I mean,
This is what I'm saying. We need to just keep going. And to be honest, I don't think we've done that bad this season. But when we have had the chance to get the 9 points plus gaps, we've not taken that opportunity. And we've done that now. Like, the more the season kind of closes to the end, the more you're just going to kind of make it impossible for City or someone else to win the league. And I kind of want to go into the City game at the Etihad, I think, in April.
Yeah, April.
Kind of not relying on whoever wins the league type of thing. So proud of my boys, man. We're hated, adored, but never ignored. Most hated and rated. Corner boys in the building. They say we only score from set pieces. I'd like to think between Zubamendi and Gyokeres, we've entertained everyone today, man. Thank you.
Abby, have you been entertained?
10-1 for relegation now, Tottenham.
Oh,
Really?
Love that.
You come in at a good time there, by the way.
Yeah,
That was-
impeccable.
That was good comedic timing there. Lee.
Impeccable.
Abby, what did you make of Arsenal's performance today? How good were Arsenal? 9 clear at the top of the table.
I felt that Sunderland were in the game for large periods of that. I do, and I think
That's
that
true.
just quality.
That's facts.
I think just again quality separates it. Final third was the difference, really. But scoreline maybe tells a slightly different story to what I watched.
Oh, that's cap.
But Arsenal was good. A professional performance at home. It's what I would expect of a team that is going to probably win the league.
Pardon?
Well, yeah, you are probably going to win the league.
Oh no, I genuinely didn't.
I've never said that you're not going
I never
to.
heard, I
I
never
just said I'm always going to be bad mind on it. Like that's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
That's so fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's my analysis on Arsenal. I don't.
Thanks,
A
Abby.
professional performance. Expect you to win the game. Sunderland were far better than I thought, especially in the first half.
Well, first half an hour, I think.
Yeah.
You know, when he goes to the Emirates, you have the odd kind of half chance.
Brian
You've got to
Bromley
make it
scored.
count.
You've got to take the chance.
Yeah.
You've got to take it, which they didn't. And as we said, is when they pushed forward, which Sunderland were going to try and do, more space. Gyokeres can score.
CJ, is the main difference this season to previous seasons perhaps the...
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sam, what, you was going to ask me something?
is the main difference, CJ, from this season to last season just the numbers, the strength and depth? Like Saka and Odegaard weren't even in the squad today, and we haven't even spoke about that. Whereas I think in previous seasons, when they're not in the squad, it's like, oh my God, but hey, there's Havertz that can come in, Madueke can come in, Ezra can come in. Is that the difference that Mikel Arteta has been able to build an 18 to 20 top-class squad who can all come in and have a big impact?
I think that it's a major factor. It's probably, I wouldn't say it's the only factor, but it's the biggest factor because, again, everyone has to cope with injuries. And we look at it now, it's only going to get worse for all players. There's more games, smaller squads. You're going to have to get on with it. And like you said, if Saka's not there, you can bring in Madueke. You've got 4 people that could play up front. I do think we're a bit light in midfield, like the guys that are more likely to play instead of or with a Rice or a Zubamendi, but it's a massive factor. I'd say the biggest change is attitude, if I'm honest. Like, this is the first year. I know we don't play amazing football, and I don't know if we're on a serious note going to win the league, but it feels like we've got inevitability. It feels like we're winning even uglier. It feels like we're a lot more street smart, and I see the boys want it. I know we don't celebrate people get onto us. We celebrate people.
Oh, do you know what? That stuff, by the way, is an
Crazy.
absolute disgrace.
Crazy.
Any human
We
being
can't
that
breathe.
wants to have a go at a football club for enjoying getting to a final, enjoying a victory. I mean, seriously, you're absolutely right. If those players went down the tunnel and didn't celebrate, it would be, oh my God, look at these players. Don't want to enjoy the moment with the fans. Honestly,
And when
seriously,
was the last time they were
grow
in
up
a
and get
final?
on with it, honestly.
And when was the last time they were in a final? And I know we like to poke a lot of fun and jokes about these things, but you look at Chelsea with Fofana crying, the jubilation from Arsenal.
I didn't mind that either, showing a little bit of emotion.
I mean, it was funny. I loved it, but I don't blame him for that because I do think as fans we get a bit snooty. Oh, it's only the League Cup. How many footballers actually win bits and pieces?
I think Arsenal winning the League Cup at this point in the season would be massive for you.
Chelsea did it under Mourinho, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was the start.
It's also like
How often does Pep win? Just win the League Cup?
Pep always used to say that it's so important to go and win the Carabao Cup.
With the seeding, it's probably harder to win than the FA Cup.
Exactly, yeah. And it could set you like
Crazy
you're,
to say
you're
that.
looking for small and fine margins. That could obviously I wouldn't say kickstart, but like really make us go up the levels domestically, if I'm honest. So yeah, man, 2 trophies.
CJ, can Arsenal win all 4 this season? Will Arsenal win all 4?
Calm down, man.
No, I'm asking you the question. You're in all 4 competitions. Will Arsenal win the quadruple this season?
I mean, like every team that's still eligible to do that, we want to do that. City technically could do that. Do you think I'm
Do
going
you
to...
think this Arsenal team's good enough to do that? Because that's obviously something that we is the near enough impossible, right?
Champions League is the element of the unknown because even in the league phase, PSG last season, nobody was really waxing lyrical about
We
them.
thought at one point they weren't going to make the top 24. PSG.
Exactly, and then what happened at the end? Champions League, you kind of play it by ear. You're in it to win it. As I said earlier, if you could give me as a fan the Premier League or the Champions League, I would go for it. Premier League, it's feeling like we can get over the line. We're in a League Cup. You want to go and do that. FA Cup, the last 2 times we've went out were what? To Liverpool and United. You don't know how it's going to go when you play a bigger side. Champions League, you have to play it by ear, man. There's some big contenders. There's an element of the unknown. All we can do is compete, but I don't think we're going to win 4 trophies. I want to be wrong, though.
Happy, you look like you're about to cry.
Yeah, man.
I was just, do you know what?
You weren't even listening though, are you?
I was looking at the table.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't if I was you.
I was looking at the table when you caught me looking, and just it's just a sorry sight. Terrible.
I love this song, man. This is the best.
It's terrible. Like, but bear in mind, I've got to look at page 1 with you at the top, right, on 56, and then I'm trying to work out, is there any hope? And then obviously it goes to the second page, and I'm all the way down there in 14th.
It's not over till it's over, man.
And I'm like, I am in a relegation battle. Like, I am. And it's just...
Yeah, I'll just bring everyone up to speed then with the league table. Arsenal with that victory go on to 56 points. So City and Villa on 47. Of course, City play tomorrow, don't they, away at Liverpool, 9 points behind. My goodness me, that is absolutely must win. Man United make up the top 4 on 44. Chelsea go to 43 with their victory today. Everton jump up to 7th after that late victory away at Fulham. At the bottom of the Premier League table, it is looking a lot more tighter than it was a couple of weeks ago. West Ham, to their credit, have won 3 of their last 4. They're on 23. Forest on 26, just outside. Leeds 29, Palace 29, Spurs 29, CJ.
Crazy from Spurs. 29 points. Absolutely crazy. Spurs doing Spurs things. It's on brand.
Can you get to the magic number 40? I mean,
just keep working, man. You got to keep working on.
I just get deja vu. I just remember having the same conversations this time last year, saying we just got to try and reach...
At least it was fun last year, though, wasn't it, Ange? Like in terms of the attacking football.
That doesn't really matter in the grand scheme.
I don't think I was having that much fun.
No, well, I had more fun.
It ended on a high.
But I don't know. I genuinely don't know where we're going to get a win from. I honestly don't know. Like, I'm a bit speechless again. Like, I'm really just embarrassed.
I'll go back to CJ because CJ, that man on TV there, Gyokeres, didn't start today. It was Gabriel Jesus. He got a brace off the bench. His numbers in 2026 are looking a lot more better on paper than kind of pre-2026. Do you think maybe Arsenal will start and see the best of him?
I think we are, man. I think the pennies finally dropped for him. Goals always breed confidence. I feel like he's kind of not been taken out the spotlight, but there was a point as an Arsenal fan, I feel like he was plastered everywhere. Fair enough. I'm not talking about constructive criticism or honest conversations, but I do think there was an element of scapegoating. I do think even he probably thought, yeah, I'm signing for Arsenal. There's an element of pressure and expectations, but not even I could believe how much I'm spoken about. And I don't think a number of other strikers are spoken about that have moved from one club to the other. So it's working. I do remember Mikel Arteta saying last year how maybe bringing on Gyokeres against tired bodies, I'm paraphrasing, against tired bodies would work. So I'm not really surprised to see like a couple of his goals have come kind of off the bench. I think for me, in terms of goal scoring, I think what really kicked things on, I want to say Chelsea, but I'm actually going to say Inter Milan because his reaction was
a good goal as well.
Yeah, it was a good goal as well. But when he scored, you could tell it felt like there was a weight lifted off his shoulders. And to be honest, you know, the jury is still out. I just think if he's in a bit of a run of form and he's on a purple patch, we've got to ride that to the end to get this over the line. Yes.
Arsenal lead against Sunderland.
Zubamendinho. Who said we don't score from open play? No corners, no problem. 9 points clear. Thank you for having me. 0-0, boys. Switch on. Let's get this done. Now the game's open. As I said earlier, Abby, Gyokeres get warm. There's goals here.
Arsenal 1, Sunderland 0. Martin Zubamendi has a strike from outside the box. He drills it low and hard, beats the goalkeeper low to his right-hand side. It goes off the post and into the back of the net. And right before half-time, CJ, that's a big, big goal.
Big goal, man. A big goal. As you said, right before half-time, it's broken the deadlock. It might have, prompted the Sunderland manager to change things in the second half. And, they say we don't score from open play. That's a screamer. That's a goal. It's
a lovely finish, isn't it?
Look at how he's caressed that ball into the net. Look how he struck that.
In off the inside of the post.
Amazing player he is, Zubamendi.
Great finish.
Always
and we are, anyone who did have a little look at the half-time draw, full-time Arsenal.
Close.
Almost.
I know, I thought you were...
You feel like you've kind of had a good go at it, don't you?
Yeah.
The idea was there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. CJ, how good of a signing has he been for Arsenal this season?
In quality, man. The only thing I would say with Zubamendi is, as silly as it sounds, when it's those typical end-to-end English games, I think that's been a bit of a culture shock for him. He actually made a mistake against Spurs and he had one against United. Other than that, I've said it before, he's changed our lives, if I'm honest. He's twice the player.
Changed our lives.
If you understand ball, you can see what he's bringing to the table. Like, he contributes in all facets of the game. He's adding goals into his game now. He's just a very intelligent footballer. And we're about to get a second. Jesus, lovely. Oh, Jesus, please, ref.
It's given a penalty.
Ref, you got to send him.
It might be 2 penalties.
Is he offside?
No, it's given...
I don't know with Jesus. He might have been.
I think he might have been.
Jesus and offside. It's just...
he was given offside, yeah.
Jesus just hates staying onside.
Sunderland have the ball up at Arsenal's end. Arsenal counter-attack quickly. Kai Havertz plays...
Oh, no, he's on.
I think
He's on.
Kai Havertz plays a lovely through ball. Look how high Sunderland's line is. He's on the halfway line.
Is he on his own half?
I think no. He's definitely in the Sunderland half.
He never
and
holds
I think
his
he's
run.
just offside. He then goes through on goal, takes it around the keeper, and I think the keeper and the defender takes him out. There's no doubt it's a penalty, but CJ, is he just offside there, do you think?
He is offside.
Also, by the way, there... All he's got to do is be in his own half. That's not even a difficult thing to do, to be in your own half. It's stupidity.
I know you lot are shocked, but that doesn't shock me with Gabriel Jesus. He's offside all of the time.
I would say for any half decent centre forward.
1,000,000%.
That's ridiculous.
You're right, but I've emotionally checked out with Gabriel Jesus and offsides. He loves being offside. Like, I have little to say on it. Like, just stay in your own half. He's such a lovely footballer, but also incredibly frustrating because of things like that. Just hold your run.
Stupid play, not very intelligent.
Yeah, it's not just hold your run, bro. If you're in your own half, just hold your run. You've got to drop on him.
We're waiting for play to resume. I mean, I get all these offsides wrong on this show.
I'm sorry, from that angle, that looked off.
I think he is.
My mince pies are going, I'm telling you.
I wondered if his feet were still inside his own half, but...
Oh, you might be right.
It depends. How they drawing the...
It is offside,
yeah. You got it.
Maybe under Arsene Wenger's new offside rule, that would be onside. But
I love Wenger, but that's crazy.
Hey, that'd be given as a goal, by the way, if that was.
Wenger keep it up. What do I know?
But there's no doubt his right shoulder and that part of his body was in an offside position. And Arsenal, unfortunate there. Sorry, Abby?
I just said it's a shame because actually Sunderland have been all right.
I think Sunderland done all right in this first half as well.
Yeah, man, but you're playing a team that's top of the league, man.
Yeah. They're giving it a really, really good go for about 40 minutes.
See, tell us more about Martin Zubimendi and how he kind of complements Declan Rice in the balance of that midfield.
You've got two multifunctional, complete midfielders that contribute in all phases of play. He's adding goals to his game. We all know how he plays in a six. We all know what he does in the middle of the park. He's very intelligent. He might not catch you lots of attention because he's always smiling.
Zubimendi?
Yeah, and he's not. And he's not the most physically imposing, but he does like to get stuck in. I would say the biggest thing I like about him, but it can be a curse, is he does things at his own pace. Like he's changed our lives. I genuinely believe he's changed our lives. He's never going to be like our player of the season or get the plaudits. I know he scored a screamer, but typically he's never going to be someone that's involved in the highlights. He's changed our lives. He's a player that if you've played football at any level, he makes you play better. You've got the confidence that if you're an attacking player, he can find you. If you're a defensive player and you're struggling to get out your own half, he can receive it off you. There's nothing he can't do. And English fans can't act surprised about Zubimendi because when England played in the last Euros final, it was him.
He came on at half time, didn't he?
Yeah, showed levels, came on for Rodri.
You got really excited when Rodri came off. And then it didn't work out too good, did it? So Arsenal 1 up against Sunderland. Cole Palmer's got a hat-trick for Chelsea. Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 1 somehow, because Bournemouth have been really impressive. Fulham just hit the bar, Lee. Was that Chuck Wednesday?
Yeah, second time they hit the bar, and they're already 1 up. So, yeah, there's a few games here that, you'd expect more goals in them. Bournemouth, Bournemouth might end up regretting the wastefulness. They remind me a little bit of how Brentford have been recently. Loads of good opportunities, but can't get the ball in the back of the net. And Villa just kind of soaking it up. Another opportunity, but that one goes out for maybe keeper just kept it in Villa. Didn't quite go for a corner.
Oh, Lord.
We've got some goals in the Championship. Preston leading Portsmouth by a 1-0. Preston 3 points off the playoffs before a ball was kicked. They've just slipped outside of the playoffs after a 4-game winless run. Portsmouth have lost as one of their...
I don't mind that. Kai have...
You thought that was going in, didn't it?
I thought he bagged.
Portsmouth lost just one of their past 9 league games, and Bristol City are now leading against Hull by 2-1. Hull did take the lead. Hull starting the day third in the table. Bristol City 4 points off the playoffs. Hull 1, Bristol City 2. That was a good effort there, CJ, by Kai Havertz.
It was, but ultimately he didn't score, and I like the fact he actually went for goal because they were inviting him to do that. That's something that I know Zubimendi obviously scored from outside the area, but I don't think we do that enough. If there's one thing I would say that I need to see a bit better, it would obviously that's a lovely tribute from Zubimendi for Marino, whose season's looking like it's over. I think there needs to be better movement from the front three. We're going to miss him. We are going to miss Mikel Marino, but I need a bit more movement from my front three. I know the way Sunderland are setting up are making it difficult, but you look at Jesus being offside. The game's opened up in stages, and I kind of want another one. If we can get a second, you're forcing Sunderland to sit there and say, would we rather lose 2-0 or 3-1? You make it open. Arsenal will run riot, if I'm honest with you.
Arsenal have a second.
There we have it.
Gyokeres.
He did say it.
Like, I did say it. I said second half. Gyokeres, clip that. I don't lie to you guys.
Can't argue with that.
Come on.
Good shout.
Thank you.
Arsenal not at their best today. They won't care. Arsenal 2, Sunderland 0. Arsenal are set to go 9 points clear at the top of the Premier League before Man City go to Liverpool tomorrow. And Victor Gyokeres, the big money signing in the summer, has got a goal. He only came off the bench 5 or so minutes ago in place of Gabriel Jesus. How important is this goal going to be, CJ, for Gyokeres?
I mean, not so much as like earlier in the season, but goals always breed confidence, and he's done quite well. And this is why I thought Gyokeres off the bench. I feel this with this game. I feel the same way I did against Leeds. In that when we went to Leeds, like with Sunderland, we're playing against a good team, a good unit. There isn't going to be much space. We're going to have to, kind of box and weave and do all of those things. But there is going to be spaces opening in the second half. You saw Sunderland start the second half. Like they gave us some heart-scared moments. It was cash money. Gyokeres off the bench, taking opportunity and bagging. Credit to Kai Havertz as well. I told you a lot about the Kai Havertz and Gyokeres relationship. We need this at this point this season. Happy now, man.
Ball gets played into the feet of Kai Havertz, who finds Victor Gyokeres. I thought his first touch with his right foot was decent to open the ball out for him. Then maybe he almost lost his footing. But still, as he went to ground, he managed to get enough contact on it anyway to go goalwards. The goalkeeper, Roofs, did get a big hand on it, but it went into the back of the net. And that's going to be Kai Havertz's last action of the game, CJ, because he's being substituted.
Since he's come back from injury, he's done very well for us. And I feel sorry for him, man, because 2025, he had 2 big injuries. We need to keep him fit. We're getting to the point of the season where you just need to get results. And I think Kai Havertz, he might not be the biggest shirt seller at Arsenal. He turns up in big moments. That's actually beyond the obvious why I'm quite upset with Mikel Merino being injured, because we need our kind of clutch players. Every team's got the guys that kind of stand up in difficult moments, and we need to keep Kai fit. Especially if there's no Odegaard, he can play in midfield. Let's be honest, there's 4 strikers. We don't know who's number 1. He's an option up there.
Is there any part of you, CJ, that thinks, Victor Gyokeres is starting to acclimatise to the Premier League?
Yeah, man. I mean, he's in terms of informed strikers, he's been one of the best in 2026. And, if you really, really strip everything back and look at the striker market, apart from you lot with Hugo Ekitike, which striker is really delivered in expectations? But as I said, goals always give you confidence. And since we've come into this new year, I think he's got something like 6-7 goals in 6-7 games. So long may it continue, Gyokeres, man.
You mentioned there that big cup final in a couple of weeks, CJ. Do you still think at the moment Victor Gyokeres is the man in possession of that number 9 shirt?
I would start him. If it's up to me, the final's tomorrow, then yeah, based on how I think City play against us and how the recent games have gone, I'd probably say if everybody's fit, you're more likely to see Kai Havertz start. So I wouldn't say Gyokeres is going to start. But I'd love to be proven wrong. I want my big money forward to play. But it's just going to be a chess match, man, so Kai will play.
Do you think that Arsenal, a lot was made when he first arrived, maybe Arsenal not playing to his strengths in terms of not whipping those balls into the box, trying to play him in behind. Do you think Arsenal as a team have managed to adapt better to him over the last couple of weeks, or has nothing really changed in that respect?
In my opinion, obviously, I feel a lot of the time there was a period in his career where he did struggle, but I do think, people weren't watching our games because I do think all the other facets of what Mikel Arteta demands for a forward Gyokeres was doing. Naturally, the more you play, the more goals you score, your teammates start to trust you, it starts to look a bit better. But yeah, man, I do think we've met each other halfway because, to be fair, Mikel Arteta has said numerous times it's down to the players on the pitch to find him. So I do think it's all coming together.
One thing I like about him, he seems like the sort of centre forward though, CJ, that even though he's not in good form, lots of pressure on him, it feels like he's never hiding from anything. He wants the ball, he wants to get involved. He's not, which, would be easy to go missing, wouldn't it, in high pressurised situations?
Yeah, exactly.
He's mentally looks like a strong player.
He's got strong personality, and I'm not surprised by that because, you were doubted in your homeland when you obviously came through. You didn't make it at Brighton. There was question marks when you went to Coventry. There was question marks, actually, when you went to Sporting Lisbon. Even the other day, he said, listen, the beginning of my life in Portugal didn't start great. So that's the adversity. And I remember when he signed for us, Mikel Arteta said that we had a conversation, and I told him, if you can't handle the pressure of 8-9 games not bagging, then this isn't probably the club for you. I do think a lot of the criticism, to a degree, is warranted. I do think the noise and everything else, some of it was not, and it's highlighted purely because we've wanted the forward. His statistics were amazing. We're not the best attacking team in the league. All of that came together. But when you look at it, out of all of the strikers, bar Hugo Ekitike, that have moved clubs last summer, Gyokeres has been one of the best performing ones, statistically and all sorts. I think people need to consider that you can't be an aesthetic merchant. Clearly, he's an ugly kind of footballer to watch. But as I keep saying with him, he's so ugly, it's beautiful. So keep it up, Gyokeres, man.
Yeah, and
Leeds, Everton, Burnley, Forest and Sunderland he scored against in the Premier League.
Run that back. What was it?
Leeds, Everton, Burnley, Forest and Sunderland today, I think he scored.
He said he was a flat track. Well, he's doing that, man.
He's living up to that reputation.
Lovely teams.
But he scored against Inter Milan and Chelsea in the League Cup, so it's a bit of a...
Thank you. Atletico Madrid scores against them all.
Yeah.
Big occasions.
It's just, I think that the next...
Gyokeres.
But
Please stop calling him Gyokeres.
Just going back to when we were talking about Havertz as well. Havertz has suffered from his Chelsea spell. When he was at Chelsea, he was not ridiculed, but he was given that kind of same treatment that Gyokeres gets now. But then obviously went to Arsenal and scored goals and is much better. So again, Gyokeres is suffering from that kind of that pressure that he's under. If he gets some big goals in big games in the Premier League.
That's what he needs.
And settles in. If you win the league this season and he's still with you next season...
I'm going to be shameless.
He might score 15, 20 goals.
He won the league in Portugal. If he signs for us and in his debut season wins the league, the stars are aligning. There's arguably never been a better signing in recent years since then. He's changed our lives. Shout out to Gyokeres. He's scoring. When have we got you lot? Spurs is so unimportant.
Next Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, man, we're going to win that.
Not next Sunday. Next Sunday, next Sunday's FA Cup.
Well, he scored.
Sunday after, sorry. Next Premier League Sunday.
Gyokeres, the flat trap bully, will bully Spurs.
Nelly, and Gabriel Martinelli, he goes to one goal. He's got Gyokeres, pass to Gyokeres, bro. Gyokeres will score.
I said we've got one more. I'm always on the money. Thank the Lord. 3 points, clean sheet, 9 points clear. Liverpool, on to you. Thank you for having us. Sunderland, so good, so good.
Another goal for the Gyokeres.
Huh?
Another goal for the Gyokeres. Right place, a tap in the right place at the right time.
I must admit, when Martinelli breaks, it's a gamble because I don't even think he knows what he's going to do. I was praying he was going to pass it. A part of me thought the opportunity went, but as you said, Gyokeres has got 2 goals. He's got another one. Goals always breed confidence. Lovely stuff. And this is what happens in the pursuit of trying to get one more. You leave yourself open. This is literally kind of a carbon copy when Kai Havertz scored midweek against Chelsea. Yeah. I'm a happy lad, man. Put the points in the bag.
Yeah, Gabriel Martinelli on the counter-attack went through and he carried the ball a long way. And to be fair to him, he kept his composure. Victor Gyokeres did what all good centre-forwards should do, keeping up with him. And Gabriel Martinelli plays a simple ball into Victor Gyokeres, who slots the ball into the back of the net. Arsenal have 3. Gyokeres has a brace and Arsenal go 9 points clear at the top of the table.